This the new Let's Get It Sports Talk, broadcasting live on weekends, exclusively on Facebook and the Four Walls Foundation YouTube channel. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the new Let's Get It Sports Talk. I'm one of the hosts, Doc Bryce, and to your right, but to my left, we have another host, head coach Fred Batty, FB. To his left, to your right again, we have head coach Marcus Bullock, MB, and then to his left, you already know I said to your right, we have head coach of the West Hampton, what would you, Lions, Cougars? Panthers. Okay, I knew it was in the cat family. Head coach Setchwire Bird, CB. What's going on, fellas? Let's start with you, MB. What's good, bro? How you been doing, man? What's been going on with you?
What's good, man? We had our first full week of school in like almost a month.
Damn, where we at? Shit, like almost Thanksgiving. Oh, that's what I call blessed.
But it was, all is good. We are getting into that basketball mindset. Started doing some schedule stuff for the season. So just starting to turn the page and get into that mindset a little bit. But all's good.
All's good. How you feeling with the weather though? You know what I'm saying? The weather's changed now.
You know what the worst part of the weather for me is right now? I've been me and Fred were talking about this the other day. I've been since we talked about, I don't know, a couple shows ago about getting up early, working out. I've been trying to do that.
Okay.
And I really when I'm in a good flow working out, I'm running outside. So I've been, I was doing it I had a couple, good runs, everything, and then it was like 45 degrees.
You got a little chilly out.
It just makes it a little more difficult to get motivated.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. Well, that's what's up. Yo, and congratulations. Outside running and stuff like that too. Yeah. All right. That's what's up, man. FB, what's up with you, man? How you doing, man?
I'm good. I was with Marcus yesterday. We had a showcase yesterday, and yesterday was the first time I was all right, the season's right around the corner. Starting to think about places, things are starting to get put into place. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right, that's what's up, man. And CB, what's going on with you, brother? How you doing?
Everything's good. You know what I'm saying? Everything's good. Finished the regular season 7-2.
Okay. Playoffs?
Yeah, we play Shawnee again Thursday night. They beat us during the season, so this will be a little test for us. But if we handle our business, we might be all right.
You're gonna be at Shawnee.
At Shawnee.
Okay.
Yeah, on Thursday night.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we did.
They did.
We did.
They did. Okay.
I know. You got it.
We did a couple weeks ago.
So
we won. I'll just say that we won.
It happens.
It happens. But just like they were saying too, just although football is priority right now, just still I got basketball heavy on the mind. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We were in the showcase this week. Fall league's going on, so
okay.
A little bit.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Doing all right. I went to the game last night. I was able to. I went out with my daughters. They share me so much. So I said, you know what? I don't know. You guys, as fathers, you I don't know if you ever had this feeling. You start to feel guilty a little bit, like, dang, I'm saying I'm out here trying to make it and grind and whatever, but damn, I'm like, the main thing is our kids, right? You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? I sent a video message to my daughters to ask them out on a little date. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know what? I know I want to go to the game. So, I said, okay, you know what? Listen, let's make it a date. We go out to dinner, we go out to the game, and we just daddy and his little daughter. You know what I'm saying? We was going to go to Eddie V's. I was so happy that my oldest daughter said, no, that's too, we're not dressed for that. I said, oh. You know what I'm saying? Have y'all been to Eddie V's?
I've never been, but I know.
Thanks your wallet.
Right. And I was like, damn, I started counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow. And the cheapest dish is like 40 something. You know what I'm saying? So I was glad we went to this place called Ocean Crack. Have you guys been?
I've never been there.
Okay, yeah. dare I say that it's like it's a seafood boil. You guys like seafood boils? Yeah, it was really good. As you see, I'm still got indigestion from that. But it was good though. It was a good restaurant, good time too. Actually, got nice bar, nice flow of spirits.
Okay.
Got a little karaoke thing going on, so it's not bad, man. It's not too bad, man. But other than that, yeah, just doing well. Glad that football's over for at least for Pennsgrove, because I don't think we weren't able to get over the hump with one game this year. So unfortunately, we're a young team. We're still trying to figure some things out. The coach resigned, because he's got other things he's got to do or whatever. So, other than that,
So y'all won't do any consolation games, anything like that, or you don't know?
Yeah, that I don't know.
Okay.
I did hear there was a rumor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But I don't. What's the purpose of that?
Yeah, they stopped doing them. They're not doing them this year.
Yeah,
What's the purpose of it? Just so you get a victory?
Well, just keep playing, I guess.
Just keep playing.
Keep playing.
Right, come on, Anthony.
Give some of the kids the opportunity to play a little bit.
Okay.
I see both sides of it.
Okay.
I do see both sides of it.
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm not even Holy Cross always plays consolation games.
Okay.
I mean, as a basketball coach, I'm like, yo, season's over. Why are you putting that kid back on the field? Like, I need him in 3 weeks. Like, but I mean, I see the point of it. I was more. I got held up when you said the coach resigned because he has other things he has to take care of. And I'm not getting into his business.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you see that a lot from coaches.
Yeah.
When their teams are bad.
Yeah.
That they all of a sudden have other responsibilities.
Mm-hmm. You do.
And I'm not saying that's. I'm not even talking about Pennsgrove. I'm talking in general.
In general, yeah, I got you.
I wish coaches would just be like, man, I'm just not ready for this process right now.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
right.
Because I'm sure if a lot of these coaches, and you see it a lot of times when a coach, man, I got young kids, I got to be with the family, and then 2 years later they're coaching a better team.
Right.
It worked out.
Yeah, we figured it out. So I don't know. It's interesting how that happens a lot.
No, and then you know what? It's a great point, and it makes me want to give a shout out to what was my man name when he used to do? I know his name is Joe, right? But what would we call him when he had the picks? Lead Pipe Joe, Lead Pipe Picks or something like that. So you got to give a shout out to him because he coached that Pennsville team, and they were god awful. I can't even front. That was like one game when I first started. So that's like 10 years ago. When I first started, that was like one game, football and basketball, I never went to. Because it was like the basketball games with Karan and them, it'd be like 100 to like 25. Who wants to watch that? You know what I'm saying? And every time they score, everybody's still cheering. I'm like, yeah. But shout out to him because he never stopped coaching. Yeah. And sometimes I think it's the connection to the kids, right? The connection to the community. What makes a good coach, let's say in any town, but particularly that town? Like in Camden, right? That has a high notoriety for basketball. So you're able to attract those big time, like Rick Brunson was a big time coach. I think he was Malik Mayans now too. That's a big time coach, right? But other schools and other towns aren't that fortunate. So what is the best quality that you think that a coach, just one of the best quality that you think a coach should have when he's coming into a situation like that, like a young team?
Patience.
Okay.
Patience.
That's good. Okay.
I think it's culture. You got to be able to build the culture and and this is what I growing up in Cherry Hill East, like when we were in 4th, 5th grade, we were so excited. Like everybody, like I can't wait to play for Cherry Hill East. Like that was like the
echelon.
Yeah, like those kids, the guys who played were like rock stars. Like
right.
So I mean, and I think that was just the building of that culture for so many years. It's just having that where you have those kids that are excited to come to play for that program.
Right. All right. So patience, culture. What about you, FB?
I think in a situation, any situation, you need to be able to like galvanize your group and get them excited to be a part of your program. And then you need to have some stability. Okay. I think it's hard for certain programs to get rolling because there is a new guy every 2 or 3 years, and it's a new so you need to have some stability. You need to have somebody that's coming into a situation knowing like, hey, I'm going to be here at least 6 years or at least 7 years to really turn some things around.
A commitment.
A commitment. Really making a commitment.
Okay.
I think that's the only way you really see any type of results.
Okay, good stuff. So the thing is that now, what would you rather? Would you rather come into a winning situation or that type of situation where you got to rebuild from scratch? Some people would prefer the winning situation because you have the winning immediately, but then some people would prefer the from scratch. You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think about that? Like, you know what I mean? Not really asking y'all.
But there's such a fine line between like winning in high school sports. Like you'll see a guy be somewhere, leave, and then 3 years later the program's down. So it's not so was it him or was it the talent? It's always a combination of both. You just want to be in a position where you're supported by your administration to really do things the way you want.
True.
You got to make sure you have the pieces in place, like good middle school program or a good travel program.
The feeder programs.
Getting your feeder program. So I think having those things in place can make you successful anywhere you go.
Yeah, and that would kind of drive the decision making.
Yeah, so I'm not looking at if a program's winning like this year or lost last year. I'm looking at kind of how can I be set up because I plan on being in that place for a while.
Absolutely. All right, good stuff, man. Let's get right into it.
Now, on that note, real quick. At this point in my coaching career, give me something that's established already, if possible. Because my 3 stops when I was head coach at Pennsauken, I had to rebuild. Camden High, it was 8-18 before I took over that. West Tech was West Tech before I took over that. I'm tired of rebuilding.
Right. Well, at
this point, you know what I'm saying?
See, you close to that retirement, boy.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I got you. All right, listen, let's get into it, man. So it's been a minute since we've been on. Okay, so there's been some things going on, but one of the biggest thing that's going on right now is let's just get into that is this shocking NBA scandal. Okay, first of all, you guys shocked?
Not shocked.
Yeah.
Not shocked. Okay, but kind of like wow.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah,
okay, all right. So here I'll give you my thoughts and my commentary on it first, and I just don't understand why you make a decision like that. So I was listening to Charles and Kenny. And it seemed like, I don't know, since Charles went over to ESPN, he's become a little more funnier to me. He said something, I don't know if I shared it with y'all. He said something that had me hollering, talking about he had Kenny Smith was saying that he gave his championship rings away to his father and to his brother, man, because if it wasn't for them, he wouldn't have got there. And Barkley said, well, you should have gave one to Elijah one. so they be funny, their rapport and stuff like that. But what they were arguing though, because Kenny was saying about the gambling addiction. Okay, and he's right about that. But then Barkley was saying like, yo, it's just stupid. Like, why would you risk making $50,000 when you're getting $27 million? And then to Kenny's point, he was like, yo, well, that's the addiction. So I don't know. I mean, I kind of teetered the line on both, but I can't stay away from how dumb can you be?
Well, I think it's happening way more than we know, think of, especially with the prop bets. So if you're a fringe,
what is that? I don't.
Terry Rozier is going to score over or under 10 points this game. He's going to get over or under 4 assists. He's going to get over or under 5 rebounds.
So that's when y'all play the FanDuel.
That's part of it. That's one part of it.
I think, especially those fringe guys, not the stars so much, but that next tier of guy,
right? You
have complete control over that.
Okay, I see what you're saying. We got second for you,
and it's all right. My over under is 5. The fan at 4 that I was going to get under 5. I'm just not going to rebound anymore.
Oh,
because think about it. Think about how easy the NBA is. Yeah. Yo, I got 2 rebounds. I need 2 more. Those guys get those rebounds on the next 2 possessions.
Yeah.
So I think it's I'm not saying it's smart. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying I think it's super controllable when you know what's going on. And I blame the NBA for that, for making gambling such a big part of the league and promoting it and all that. It's everywhere. So. Yeah. I think it's super controllable, what these guys do and what they get. I think it's happening probably more than we even know.
More than they even know. Yeah. So what you're saying is kind of it's almost like the NBA. It's almost like they kind of set them up a little bit. So it's kind of in a weird way, like a setup to fail a little bit.
It's one of those things where like I don't think they did it on purpose, but then the players are probably, and I'm not saying it's happening. I would imagine it is.
Right.
The players like they keep throwing it in their face and they're like, oh, wait, I'm only gonna get 5. You think I'm only gonna get 5?
Right.
Oh no, I'm gonna get more.
I'm gonna get some more. Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. FB, what you think?
It's tough. I just don't understand the thought process behind, and I get what Mark is saying. It's so controllable, but I don't get the thought process behind guys risking what they got for, just the small possible come up they're going to make. It's tough though. It's hard when because I get it. They see a ton of people making a ton of money off of their play, and they're like, all right, if they can make a come up from it,
I might as well too.
My boys can make a come up from it too. So I see. I don't agree with it, but I understand. I
never looked at it from that point of view. To be honest with you, CB, what about you, bro?
But like you said, I wasn't shocked. You know what I'm saying? Like B said, I'm sure it happens all the time, and I'm gonna share a story offline. Just remind me to share it. But one of the things that made me mad was the poker games that Chauncey was supposed to be running or whatever, and he was cheating. So it's like if MB is having a poker game and we're cool and he invites me over, and then I find out you've been cheating me all this time, take my fuck, you know what I mean? Like, I'm mad.
Everybody in the room,
like I thought we was cool, like, with me, right. So that made me mad a little bit, but I mean, I'm sure it happens. They just got caught. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm sure it happens because it's too easy, it's too control. I mean, like if I got a brother in the league and I'm like, yo, how you feeling today? Right, you gonna get that over? What we doing? Right. Nah, take the under. Bet. Calling my boys like you said, take the under.
You know I'm sure. And to that note, I'm sure it does happen often. So that's what Damon Jones was doing. I actually forgot about him. He was pretty decent as a player too. That little 3 year. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden he'd be like, you know what I'm saying? LeBron, not playing this and that. You might want to do that. So that's like normal conversation, right? But I guess the problem I had, and then we talked about it a little bit before the show, was with Chauncey Billups. And it's really because he's been like an elder statesman, an example of maturity, and it's just an example of what an NBA player is supposed to be for so long.
You know the whole thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So now you did that. Now you can't be trusted. Like you've been a fraud.
Right.
And then the one thing I just don't understand, and please forgive me for this. My favorite movie is The Godfather and The Godfather 2. In fact, movies that I like are mafia based. I'm never messing with them. I don't want to do business with them. Let me be very clear, LCN. And it's not disrespect. I just know what you're capable of.
Right.
And when I know what you're capable of, I don't ever want to be indebted to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for Chauncey and them to do that, is it fair to say that they might have owed them money? Because what would put them in that position to do, like Chauncey's a Hall of Famer. Right. He's getting paid as a coach. Why? That's my only thing. Why?
I think when you get into these NBA, NFL rooms, and now you're mixing with different type of people, you probably get put in situations you never thought imaginable, like positively and negatively. Like, I'm sure it didn't just come out of the blue, like, yo, here's what we want you to do. I'm sure there's relationships. I'm sure there's been relationships for a long time. Like, I don't know. Like, I hear what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. Like, there's more to the story that we don't know. But I agree, because everything I've heard about Chauncey's been positive. Like, good guy, like, super helpful to young guys coming up, like all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I hope, I don't know. One thing I did just hear, actually, I read it this morning, was that one person who's involved in this said it wasn't Chauncey that was running whatever game he was at. It was an NFL player. So he said there's going to be more coming out.
Wow.
Gotcha. And I think it just goes back to the greed.
Yo, for real,
like,
it's the greed.
I mean, I got this, but
love of money.
I got somebody's offering me a way to get some easy money, so let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, sometimes you don't think about the consequences until the consequences are staring you in your face. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I have to think that, you know what, you know, I could see, and this is not a disrespect to us, right? Even myself, I could see maybe if I had to think about someone that would be doing that, I would say I could see us doing that because, and it's not disrespect, we're not millionaires.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? We're somewhere between 100 and 1,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I could see us doing it, but a millionaire?
Right. Just greed.
Why? that just tells me that your thinking hasn't transformed. Everybody in here got something to lose. You don't think the same way you did when you were young adult. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah. Not just because you're maturated, but because you think of consequences.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So why they don't have that? I just don't understand it though, man. I guess that's the thing. It's just stupidity to me.
But so the NBA actually, when one of the games, Terry Rozier is
right.
Whatever.
He looked. Oh yeah.
Well, the one was even worse because he said I guess everybody took the unders and he played 9 minutes and then got hurt.
So, yeah.
Right.
So now he just didn't need this because he only played 9 minutes. And the NBA, I guess, went back and like actually did the research and looked into it and met with him and took his phone and all this stuff. And then said there was no way they could prove it. Like they knew what happened, but there was no way they could prove it. So it's like, wow. When that happens, it's like, oh, it's easy.
Right. Because you got away with it now. Right. You know what I'm saying? That is true. That is true. Yo, he was worse than Tony. Do y'all remember Tony? Tony from Blue Chips.
Oh,
he was worse than Tony. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like his shit was obvious. He went like this.
Yeah, right.
I mean, he didn't even stay long. That like
at least Tony was in the game. He might have missed some layups or throw an errant pass.
There was one pass.
Yeah, to nobody.
Terry threw, and I was like, oh wow, yeah. So I just don't understand that. I mean, people do what they do, but go ahead, FB. I'm sorry. I
just don't know what the NBA does going forward to how they prevent it. Right. I think it's, I don't know. Like, do you make it contract based where it's like now you have to hit a certain amount to get this amount? Like, do you make it the contracts more incentive based so guys aren't as influenced to do this? I don't know.
Yeah,
because there's going to be something they do to make sure that this doesn't happen anymore. Because what's going to happen is sponsors are going to pull out. Yeah. The NBA won't be as marketable because people won't trust it as much.
Right, absolutely.
So
it's already people thinking that it's rigged.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
it was bad enough when it was the refs.
Right. But now it's
the players and the coaches
and still the refs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't know how you guys think, but I'm from that theory of, let's say somebody got caught stealing. Okay. Well, that ain't your first time. That's just your first time you got caught. So I think they've been doing it way before they even said they stuff. You know what I'm saying? They've probably been doing it for the longest time that we have no idea about because it is just that easy. You know what? I'm a major player. I'm a star player. Hey, listen, let me call my man. Yo, listen, you know what? Yeah, what's going on? Yo, yeah. You know what? Listen, I'm not playing today. That friend can be like, oh, you're not playing today? What? You staying on that? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it could be easily like that. So it's unfortunate. Like I said, the Chauncey one was surprising, but at the same time, I don't know him like that. You know what I'm saying? So, Damon Jones, and then Scary Terry, I don't know. It's just a sad situation though. But I think it's like a scar on the. That's going to be a scar in the NBA for some time now. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the season's underway. Our Sixers 2-0. Are we excited?
There's a lot of people at that game last night. I had like 7, 8 of my friends send me pictures. I think
it's like sold out.
There was a lot of people there last night.
Big time. And got some T-shirts and it was a good game. It was a pretty good game. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited about them a little bit. I'm excited about VJ. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it was. I do want to ask MB a question. This goes back, and we had this debate for some years now. Is he untradeable?
VJ Edgecombe?
No.
Maxey?
Yes.
No, he's not untradeable.
He's not untradeable. He's still not untradeable.
No, he's still not untradeable.
He's still not
untradeable. Let's go back. Untradeable means there's nobody in the league that you would trade him for. I think there's only one player in the NBA today that's untradeable.
Wemby.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because this.
Yeah. I was thinking Shea.
So that's what I was about to say. So the only other argument is if you're the Thunder, would you trade Shea for Wemby?
Yeah.
Oof, I would.
Yeah, I
would too.
So I think Wemby's the only one that's untradeable.
I think Wemby's going to be the face of the league.
I 100% agree.
I think if you want to win a championship, win it within the next 3 years, because
problems over.
Yeah.
You might not even have 3.
Did he have that package like that? That's a pause. That's a pause.
There's so many other things.
But I'm talking about his skill set. Like, last year,
I think he's had it.
He's had it, but I think it's just getting.
I think he's getting more confident. I think he's getting stronger. I think all of that's just putting it.
He said he got taller too.
Yeah, but that was the appeal. Like he's 7'5" and he can handle the ball like a guard.
So he annihilated that. He was annihilating Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Oh, Davis had nothing for him. Oh my gosh. But anyway, let's listen. So the Sixers, they're 2-0. I do like this VJ Edgecombe. Mm-hmm. I think that he could be like another Andre Iguodala, maybe a little better. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But
different though.
But a little different though. A little different. I'll say
way
that.
Different.
As far as what?
The score.
Well, not at first, Iguodala couldn't, but towards the end, he started getting a little better.
But I'm talking about right now.
Oh no, right? No, he's ready to go. Yeah, I'll admit that. Yeah. So now, do we still feel a way about Ace Bailey? Since now his agent's gone or whatever, do we still wish we had him or no? We're good with VJ.
I mean, you always want somebody that wants to be there,
right? True indeed.
So if the kid didn't want to be here, like,
kick
rocks.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah,
true.
Okay.
True.
All right. So how, you guys saw Embiid playing. How are we feeling? Me personally, I don't know. I feel like he's still falling. Like why? Why?
Let's just be young. Let's get him out, and let's just let the young guy. Let's let Maxey and Edgecombe and McCain let those guys. Because at a certain point, he's going to slow the game down. He's got to throw the ball to him and just watch him at the elbow and it's just let's just be. If we're going to be bad,
be bad.
Let's be bad.
I don't think we have to be bad.
Okay, but not bad. But I'm just how I feel about it.
So that was. Thinking about that, like, I'm just watching his game. He's falling. I'm getting text messages, like,
You're not going to be able to just watch these young guys just run up and down the court and shoot threes and attack.
He looks old out there. I mean, he looks hobbled. He looks like an old man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they need him. But I like the fact that they have Drummond. But I don't know if Drummond's going to continue to play like he played last night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
you do know if you do.
Okay, yeah. He's not going. He's not going.
He said you do know.
Bona, listen, they got some good pieces. Okay.
I mean,
come on, let's talk.
Like he had 20 points in 20 minutes on 7-11 shooting. Like I got it. I got it. I understand. He's not MB. He's going to slow you. I got it. Ain't too many guys doing that.
But that was off from outside, though. I mean, but still.
It's still the 20 points that we can run up and down on the court, but as soon as the playoffs come, all that's over.
Right, absolutely. Okay.
Right? And I'm not saying – I think if him playing 20 minutes a game is amazing.
Yeah.
I think that's perfect.
Do you do it the way that Nurse has been doing it, though? Because he played nothing in the second half and actually had people, in the stands wondering, like, yo, where's he at? Like, yo, is he hurt? Because he kept falling. So everybody's like, oh my God, where's he at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think if they can figure out a way to play him 25 minutes a game.
And that's it.
It. I think you have something.
Because is he on any minutes restriction? He is right now. Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah. So that's when my Jason was at the game with his boo thing, and he was like, he's like, yo, I think you know, he played 20 minutes the night before, 20 minutes, and then he came back out. You know, see, my daughters, they got a little sleepy, a little tired in the game, so we left at the start of the fourth.
Oh, you did a Coach Bird, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, we left, and you know what? I wasn't mad at him because I was over there sleepy too. I'm saying? So, but we left. So, but it was a good time, though. It was a good time. I'm glad the Sixers are 2-0. Have a chance to go 3-0 on Monday. What did you guys think about what other teams that kind of surprised you? We talked about the Spurs. The Spurs, I like the Spurs. I like the Spurs big time. I thought I would like Dallas though, but
they're struggling right now.
A little bit.
Is Kyrie playing?
No, he's not back yet.
No,
take a little bit of time.
Yeah. But what about Cooper Flag? You like him at the lead guard?
I like how he's being super aggressive.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's not shy.
He's not shy.
He's not shy. This is what I'm here for.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Luka's been balling.
Yeah, Luka has been balling.
You know what I'm saying?
Luka's been balling. Shay's been balling.
Yeah, Shay, yeah.
You know, this is the most excited I've been about the NBA in a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I can't get on the Anthony Edwards. I can't.
Why? Is it the personality?
I think it's
Is that what it is? He's not humble enough.
It's just
he thinks he's all that, right?
It's just like the so unprofessional and like what is it? N-words and press conference.
Oh my gosh, really?
Oh, he's crazy.
It was bad.
He talks like we talk when we turn this off.
Worse. He needs a publicist. Okay.
Did y'all see the ads back and forth between him and Shay? So apparently, like Shay's team, they had like an ant. The ant doesn't have anything to say now after the playoffs last year. So now Ant Edwards has Cat Williams like doing like a stand up. He's taking shots at Shay. So
I see
media wars, bad wars.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think he's the face of the league like he thinks he is.
He should be. He should be.
Over Wendy?
No.
Oh,
but because he's been here before Wendy, so he should have been already. But he just doesn't. Like Marcus said, he doesn't want to.
But is it also his game? Like
his game's off the charts.
You think Anthony Edwards is unstoppable?
I mean, he could score 30 a night. He could shoot, and like who else is giving like those highlight? What other superstars are giving like those highlight dunks, those windmills, those 360? Nobody else does it. Any other superstar right now doesn't really dunk. Like Shay's like playing like underneath the rim. Jokic is chilling. Luka dunked for the first time in the Lakers uniform. So like, as far as like a highlight.
Right.
Highlight machine, Anthony Edwards should be it.
It is him. Yeah. Okay. I just don't. I don't know. I like him until he starts getting a little braggadocious, and maybe that's because I'm just the type that listen, just when you start like acting like you all that,
right.
That's like prideful, right? And pride
if he was in New York, you'd love him. You'd love him.
I think it's like he's the like when you're talking trash, like nobody likes the guy who just talks.
Right.
Right. But when you're responding to the trash talk, that's a different story.
Okay.
Right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like he's just like he's Dylan Brooks to me. Just talk.
But wait, game.
Yeah, of
course.
Of course, but I'm saying you're just talking to talk. Like, there's no reason to talk. Like, just play.
Yeah. What about so?
And I guess I hate Minnesota.
Is it like a K? Is it like a KG thing? Because KG kind of was like that, right?
KG was like talking to
himself. I was about to say, KG just talked to himself.
He just talked. Slapping himself. He just talking to
beating himself up. Talking to the fans. Yelling at his own teammates.
And like with KJ, that was on the court, like off the court.
Yeah.
He's kind of, he's regular. He's not in the press conference dropping the N-word. You know what I'm saying?
That to me is I don't like that. That to me is you should have some well, I mean most people from different cultures know how to switch it on and off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's a place where he has to know. But I guess he's just
he's never had to.
Is he no different than AI?
Yes.
At least AI was a little bit more polished in the press conference.
That is true.
Even at his height of when he was
Right. He wasn't talking.
He may talk like AI, however cultural, however you want to say it, but he wouldn't say anything that they have to beep out.
Right. That's true.
They asked him, "Who's your favorite ex teammate?" And he said, "Oh, my Vando." Like, what do you like? Yo, just say Jared Vanderbilt.
Yeah, right.
What are you doing?
No, he's keeping it real.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of AI, I don't know if you guys, he has a documentary going on Prime right now. I just started watching it. It's pretty good so far.
Really?
It's like, I think, especially in this area, we learn so much about his story, but the documentary is still good. It's like things that they talk about that but they just, I don't know, it's a different angle, different spin. And yeah, I would say check it out if you got some time.
He got his money, right?
Yeah.
I think
I thought it was 50.
I was 50, but I think it's something like that.
Weird.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You got a book out. I think I'm gonna pick it up.
That's why you
gonna
got
check it out.
Documentary in the book.
Right.
It ain't
Like a
time.
couple years.
It's almost time.
He was on the Kelsey Brothers podcast.
Okay.
And it was the first time he sounded good.
Right.
Like he sounded sober. He sounded clear.
He sounded good.
Yeah. He said he stopped drinking, but like he was on the Breakfast Club, and he said it's been like six months sober.
Yeah,
that's good.
He sounded clear.
That's
he was
good.
like,
that's good.
Good. I was happy for him.
That's good because I remember one time they showed him on the jumbotron at the Sixers game, eating popcorn. He dare I say he looked a little Chinese. I'm sorry. We thought about that. And I didn't mean
First edited part of the news.
I didn't
go to the views of Jason Burst, not reflective of the other members of this. Let's get it.
That's it. It wasn't disrespect. That's like one of them. And it's unfortunate because you know what? Listen. I did an Aaron Edwards.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I didn't switch because that's a little shade in the hood. Yeah. That's my fault. I apologize sincerely. Right. So,
No monetization.
Yeah. But yo, he was messed up. But anyway, yo, I like the fact that I always like stories like this, right? That you be able to overcome and kind of redeem yourself, and and I think one of the biggest things, and we talked about it too, where it was like off, he lost his girl. And sometimes, when you lose your girl and you lose everything around you, you know what I'm saying? You have no other choice but to look at yourself. It's like, well, I got fired from 3 jobs in a row. After the second job, I was fine. I was like, after the third job, I was like, all right, yo, I can't blame nobody else.
Right.
I want to,
right,
but I can't. I have to look at me. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been fired since then. Wow, maybe it wasn't. Anyway, all right, let's move on. Yo, so we got some football coming up. How we feeling about the Eagles and the Giants? How you guys feeling? You know what I mean? I mean, this is when I know, number one, it's like my number 1 versus 3 team. So number one has to be, has to go first. So, you know what I mean? So the Giant hat will be on to that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, how you guys feel about today's game?
I mean, Eagles should win. I mean, I know I said that a couple weeks ago when they played the Giants, and it didn't work out. But yeah, I think we get this one back. The Eagles are they just got to get this. They got to figure out how to balance the offense. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get the run and the passing game on the same page. You know what I'm saying? One game, pass. Well, they haven't really got the running game off the ground yet.
Saquon is on lock. They already know what Saquon's doing. So
I think it's the line. The line is not as good.
Okay.
And plus, I think teams like, Hurts, you're going to have to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kind of like, I mean, I know it's high school and pros are 2 different things. We got our running back is going to Temple. So last year, he rushed for 1,600, something like that.
Right.
This year, I mean, he's had good games, but teams is like, that quarterback you got, y'all going to beat. He's not beat. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not beat. So, I think that's what they're doing to Saquon right now. Right? I'll figure this out.
What about you, Coach?
I don't feel. I mean, I don't know about this game. I mean, I think they should win. I think this is one of those games where it's like, all right, we took them, probably for granted the first time.
Sure.
We gotta lock in. But I just don't feel good about their direction, where they're headed. AJ Brown's out this game, which is never good. But I don't know. It just doesn't seem clean. Like nothing ever seems. It reminds me a lot of 20. Where they were just winning games, barely winning games, and then all of a sudden it just came out from under. So I don't know. It's still a good team. They're still very talented. Hopefully when the bye week comes like last year, everything flips and they just get rolling. But no, I mean, they're still in the mix. They're still, they just got to keep winning games. And I know it doesn't matter how you win. You start playing those upper echelon teams, it's not, so we'll see. But I mean, they're still in a good spot. Still, they just got to keep winning.
Got you. FB, which any comments? I know it's Eagle talk, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead. Any comments? No. It's that simple.
I want to say Giants.
How you feel about your Cowboys?
That makes his
How you feel about your Cowboys?
That makes his household better. That makes the household better.
But talking about the Cowboys.
He's being strategic.
For sure. I want to see the Giants win for him too. But
talking about the Cowboys.
Right.
Yeah,
what's going on?
Dak's playing as well.
my fantasy team.
Me too. 6-1 because of that.
We got a lot of injuries in our secondary this week, which doesn't help us against the Broncos. But I think if the Cowboys can shore up that defense a little bit, I know they've made some changes on some scheme-wise. They got some pieces on offense. You got CeeDee Lamb, Pickens, and Dak's going to be playing this way. Ferguson's playing well again. So
they have like a pass rusher.
Right. I got hyped this week. I thought we were getting Max Crosby. But then he said, but then the Raiders said, we're not trading. So, yeah.
Well, so what's Dallas? What's their record?
I think 3. I know they got 3 wins. I do know at a time.
3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
Eagles are what? 3-2?
5-1. 5-2.
5-2. 5-2. What do you got to think about Jackson?
Not bad. Not bad.
If we treated all quarterbacks equal, we'd be having a different conversation about Jackson Dart. Because Jackson Dart acts the way people think Shador Sanders acts.
That's a bro. I didn't even think about that. Yeah,
he does.
I gotta get that one right there.
What's your other show?
Yeah, that's a. I didn't even think about that.
I didn't even think about that.
And Scatterbro. Like I saw kid Scatterbro with a grill in yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Scat, whatever. He got about 2 years.
That's
CTE gonna catch up.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be working at whatever construction site. He gonna be working at MetLife.
How do we feel about how do you feel about Shador? Shador is now second on the backup quarterback. Did he get some play action?
Hey, I don't know.
Okay. So, do you think his time is going to come?
I think it has to.
Yeah.
They're not going to win games.
Right.
If they're gonna, I mean, it also comes down to organization. If you're a true organization that's trying to see what you have, then yeah, you have to throw them out there because if you're not winning, you traded Flacco, which means that you really don't. You know you're not going to win. So let's just see what we have. Now, if you're an organization that's scared of what could possibly happen, then you won't. Because you're scared that he might have that success, and now you're. So it's gonna be. And if the Browns are if they are who they've always been, then they're not gonna play.
That was a really good point.
Yeah, it was.
I guess I don't know. Like I said, I know I really wanted Russell Wilson, right? And then Jackson Dart comes in. So like everybody's like galvanized, and he's playing really decent, right? But then, I don't know. What game was that where the kicker we lost the game? Was it this week? We watched the game, and the Giants went up, took them down with the and then as soon as they gave up, cut the third down, Hunter missed extra point.
And that was against played Washington came back.
At that moment, he missed the extra point. You already saw script playing itself. You've seen that script. He was two of them. He did, but that last
one, right, that one
was just a terrible thing. So that's a lot of pressure though to kick the ball in that. I guess in that instance.
That's your only job. Yeah, is it pressure? Yes, it's pressure, but like that's what you do. Like that's your only job.
But your job depends on a whole lot of other people, right? So like,
I think you're the only job that doesn't depend on you.
You gotta kick the ball.
You don't think that it depends on that line? And
well, no, of course. That I'm saying, like every other player on that team, their job depends on everybody else. The whole game, like you just have to kick the ball.
This is it.
Yeah, of course it has to be a good snap. Of course it has to be a good goal. Like
but in that case it was.
When was the last time? Like if a kick gets blocked, it's not the kicker's fault.
No, that's the line.
Right. So like you just have to kick the ball.
Kick the ball. Gotta make it.
And I'm not saying I can do it. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying anything like that. But I'm saying that's what you get paid.
That's all you do.
And if you're gonna miss it, you might as well bet on it.
Bet a couple of dollars.
Oh man, it's scary how often like those scores will be close to.
It's pinpoint.
It's insane. Like
it's pinpoint. It's very rare that something like going either way happens. Like if the line is 3.5 and team wins by 22. You know what I'm saying? This is like Coach said, it's always right around.
Like it's this Twitter page, like Bad Beats or whatever, and it'll show you like this team scored a touchdown with 7 seconds left. And it doesn't matter either way.
Right.
This team fumbled and gave away like a field goal at the end of the game. Or didn't like it's always something to bring it back.
It's crazy when the basketball one, where somebody takes a full court shot,
Right.
and it'll go like they're up by 7, but the line's 5. So now this guy throws the ball, it goes in. Now they're only up by 4, and it's flipped the whole thing. That shot didn't even matter. And you're like.
Wow. So I don't know. We'll see what happens today with the Giants. Any other good game going on?
Yeah. I mean, I've been following, but I will have to.
All right. Well, I mean,
look at the schedule. I know which one called Detroit's been playing well.
Oh, really? Okay.
Detroit's been playing well.
I think we've been kind of distracted now. We got basketball in flow, so
and basketball is being played everywhere now. It's on Prime. It's on NBC, ESPN. It's everywhere.
How do you feel about the Jets right now?
Oh.
Well, I know that. How do you feel? That was a funny thing I said. Like the NFL investigated the Jets for the betting thing, but found out they're just really bad.
Terrible. I don't. I mean, listen. Here's what they're terrible, but they're notoriously terrible. But what I don't like is the owner talking junk about the quarterback that has to play today.
I don't even know if he's playing. I don't even know if did they name a starter?
Yes.
It is going to be him.
Because Taylor's hurt.
Oh, okay.
Or whoever. I think it's Fields.
Justin Fields.
Right. So that's where I'm like, if your owner says that you're terrible or whatever, what does that do to your confidence? Does that make you want to go out there or let me do a good job for him? Or you're like, oh, he ain't feeling me anyway. I might as well do me or whatever. I don't know.
Is Justin Fields done? Is this his last stop?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know though. Okay, because somebody that should be done is never done. Carson Wentz. I think he should be done.
He should be done.
But we know why.
But we know why.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. So,
and I feel bad in the Jets situation. I feel bad for. I mean, not like feel bad where I'm crushed and devastated, but my man Aaron Glenn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's always like us, these jobs that we can possibly succeed at, and now we're out the league. I mean, as far as the head coach,
like
he has to go back being a coordinator or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
and it ain't on him that the players.
Certain coaches, you do get one opportunity.
Well, right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
well, it's one of those things where, like, and I'm sure we've all been, and I guess it kind of goes back to what we were talking about at the beginning, the coaching thing. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't always just jump at any job. Right.
True. That's
because a lot of it goes back to, and I think Fred made the best point of it. Like, does your administration want you to succeed?
Oh, right.
So, like, there's certain jobs that, like, the owner, like, you're not going to win. Like, the Browns aren't going to win.
Right.
Yeah.
Right now, whatever is going on with the Jets, they're not going to win. Right. So it's like, do you want to take your shot because you might only get one with this owner?
Right.
You know what? And you're right. You're right. But it's almost like you know what? It took me a while. Like, at least. It took me a while, bro, to get a guidance counselor job. And the reason why is because I had no experience. So sometimes it's like, do people just take jobs to be able to get the experience, put it on the resume, and then add on to something else, right? And that type of situation is tough because you, like with if we take a job, okay, 6 months to a year, we about it. We good. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a coach and you say, okay, we'll just do this year, but you have to be good. You have to be or at least decent. Right. You can't be terrible. Because if you're terrible, then you get no other. So it's a tough. So it's a tough thing.
That's what Dave Allen told me. He goes, "There's no like such thing as like a rookie coach. Like, you need to be in here and be able to compete with guys that have been coaching for 10 years, 15 years, 25 years. Like, nobody's going to give you that excuse. Like, well, it's year
first
one.
Year, right?
We want results.
We want results. You know what I'm saying? So that's a tough situation. But anyway, all right. So listen, last thing up is baseball. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Coach. You said it earlier. I haven't tuned in. Have you guys been tuning in?
Watched game one.
You did.
I watched a little bit of the game last night. It was a lot on yesterday.
Okay. Yeah,
it was good. It was a good Saturday night for us.
Did you, Coach? You watched that?
I thought it was over. I thought that was just the end of the season.
Well, you know what? We didn't talk. Did we talk about? We didn't talk about the Philadelphia situation. Phillies. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's next?
Yeah.
Besides the off-season vacation.
And it looks like they're going to run it back. I mean, I don't know. See what happens with Schwarber. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. This year.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But I don't. I think they're going Red Sox.
I've never been. You know what's? And I'm sorry. I guess I'll go on my phone. The most difficult thing is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You had a flashback. Wait. I just thought about it. I was pissed. My bad, Coach.
I watch more. I'll be honest with you. I watch more Phillies games from start to finish than I do NBA games. Without a doubt. Mostly because it's my daughter. She's into it. She'll have it on and I'll watch it like from start to finish. I'll tune into more NBA games. But so to see it and just be obviously the way it ended sucked. I'm not as upset with the pitcher as everybody else is, but anyway, it's just like to have it end with your guys not showing up is so what are we doing?
And it's year after year. It just keeps happening. You know what I'm saying?
But they had the lead. Right? Didn't they have the lead? And
that's
sometimes,
yeah, that's
like,
so Willard being hurt.
We were up one. Up one. Right, but up one with 2 outs, and he walked him in. They base loaded. He had 2 outs. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, listen, I was pissed.
You and me both.
To be fair to him, that's the first time he's ever done that in his career. So, like, not that it makes an excuse, but it's not something he does. So, like, that's like if I'm the manager putting him in that situation. Oh, he's not wrong. He's never done it before. Right. That doesn't excuse it, but like, you know, because what in that situation, what are you trying to do? You're trying to get an out, so you can't just. You're not just facing the hit. Like, you got to get an out, so you can't. You got to play with balls. You got to play with the edges. You know what I mean? You can't be throwing the ball down the middle of the plate because now you're down 4. So like you gotta. So I don't know.
All right, that was so disappointing. Yeah. So and shout out to my pastor. He said I came to church. I had my Yankee hat. He said, "How you feeling?" I said, "You okay?" Let me check. I said, "Okay." I said, "Yeah, we lost, but that Phillies loss was a little more heartbreaking than the Yankees. Because that was who threw the that wasn't Durant that Kirkering almost did like a Scott Moore. That was tough.
That was. Right.
What were you thinking?
But it should have never been going home.
That's my only thing.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
Because even JT wasn't like he wasn't prepared to catch the ball. He was like, "Oh yeah, throw it first, we're good." But I mean, I wrote a whole. Like it's the pressure. The pressure makes you when you're in situations you've never been in. The pressure doesn't. People react differently to pressure, and I don't even want to say he choked because he got the hardest part is what the pitch, and he threw the pitch. He got the hit he wanted. Everything was perfect, and then I think because if he doesn't fumble the ball, it's an out.
Right.
He knew exactly where he was doing.
Right.
But as soon as he fumbled it, panic mode. And that's when, what is it? You fall to the level of preparation. So how many times have they worked on it?
Okay, we'll speak about
and one of the other bullpen pitchers said that. He said we didn't practice PFP enough during before the season started. He said we didn't practice it enough.
And that brings me to the Rob Thompson. And Aaron. Who is the first pick?
Rob Thompson.
Yeah, they already said they would keep it up.
Do you feel like he might have cost you the series?
I mean, I was gonna say that some decisions questionable, but I mean,
like the bunt,
what we doing? They're not performing. Really? Yeah. Gotta execute it. You know what I'm saying? That's on.
I think
no outs.
I think that's why I think I was okay with it. Like you have a guy up there who bunted. Stott laid it down. Was Stott the bunter or was it Marsh? Yeah, Castellanos, so it had to be Stott.
Yeah, Stott.
Stott laid you should be able to do
bunt,
this.
Right. To that side to draw
the third baseman.
To draw the third baseman in.
And now the shortstop has to sprint. I think if you're going to say he made a mistake, the mistake is not pinching out Castellanos. But now the mistake is they don't have somebody to pinch to Beto's hurt. So they don't have another outfielder. So, I mean, I guess knowing all that, maybe you hit. But I think I'm always a big fan of let's make this team make it. Let's make them make it. And the Dodgers make it. Like, it's not like Stott has been hitting the ball crazy. Like,
Who will go down? Last question before we end. Who will go down as the greatest of this time? Judge or Otani?
Judge is
Yeah,
unbelievable.
yeah, but he's not striking.
It's Otani.
And sorry, they're winning.
Yeah,
If the Yankees were still playing right now, that would be like an unbelievable comeback.
That's right. Absolutely. Now, let me ask you: will Otani be the greatest?
It's like I said before, it's like high school.
yeah.
Control the game on both sides.
Right.
So.
Is there ever a conversation about who is that's never like a debate.
Well, you can't talk about it. It's very
Yeah, I would take Barry over him.
I mean, I think they go. I think if you were just to talk to someone, I think they would say it's Babe Ruth.
See, that's what I was thinking. I wouldn't hear about it, Bonds, just because of the whole scandal.
Right, but that's why.
That's
if
why
it wasn't
I
a
can't-
scandal,
right,
you'd be
right.
saying
I think people go back to Babe Ruth because he also pitched.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think modern day, I think it's got to be Barry.
You think so?
I don't know who else would even be in that.
That's interesting.
I don't think Griffey played long enough.
Yeah.
which Yankee are you going to say? Who are you going to say?
No, I wasn't. You don't think the captain? No. It definitely ain't Jeter. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, I do think like Rivera is the greatest closer of all time. Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than that, like, nah, they ain't got nobody like that. You know what I'm saying?
But
But anyway, all right, yo, listen, man. Final thoughts, man. Let's start with you. We'll go with you, FB. Final thoughts.
Season's almost here, so looking forward to it. It's an exciting time for sports. College football's in full swing. It's interesting right now what's going on there. I saw some college basketball exhibition games going on. NBA's back. NFL's full swing. So it's a good time for sports. It's one of my favorite times of the year. Looking forward to, Thanksgiving. I just talked to my parents. I'll be down there again for Thanksgiving, so I'm excited to see them.
Nice.
So just a lot of good stuff coming up.
You flying or driving?
Flying.
Flying. All right, that's what's up. Okay.
Go to Benihana.
Oh, that's right. You know what I mean? MB, final thoughts.
Oh, you're probably that's where I found this.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. Right. See. No, I know, but no, I did say it, and I said, yeah. I had to remind myself. Because FB said, "What you found yourself?" Right? What did you mean by that?
Oh man.
Somebody got to clip together all the funniest moments of this.
All right. No, my just trying to look in this, have a good week, want to stay consistent, trying to, build good habits going into the season, something I can just keep, stay consistent with. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with everything, with business, with school, with working out, with everything, just trying to, get into a routine where something I can keep going with, for the long term.
Good stuff. Bird?
That's what's up. Hey, man, just playoff mode, you know what I'm saying? Getting ready for the playoffs. Looking forward to November and December teaching-wise because we got a bunch of time off finally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mark, you guys gonna get that?
We have a teacher in-service.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have off that.
Yeah,
Friday, Monday.
I think it's 35.
No. Y'all, okay, here we go. Who was off for? And shout out to everybody that celebrates Diwali. Who was off for Diwali? Okay. Who was off for the Jewish holiday? Okay, here we go.
I think we had one of them off.
Yeah, you did.
We did have. Yeah. We was off that Thursday.
Yeah, so that's why we have it's better. It's actually better these days. You know what I'm saying? But like y'all had Columbus Day, y'all was.
Yeah, but we're all going to be going down to AC for the convention, right?
Right. Yep.
We'll all be there.
We'll all be there.
I'm looking forward to it. I just signed up for my class.
Oh, man. Yo, the breakout rooms are crazy. You guys.
We all go. Marcus
God.
going to ask if everybody goes. We all go.
I can't wait.
We're all there.
I just booked my itinerary.
Also, shameless plug real quick. Check out the Birdcage Show, episode 133. We had yours truly Dr. Bryce in the building. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Funny story real quick. When he came in, he's looking for the, remember he gave me the Richard Asbury. Right. I was looking for it. But I told him why. I put him in the closet to try to change the juju of the Phillies. Right. So I'm saying, but it didn't work. So
I thought I was looking for it in the background. Like, since he's on, it's definitely gonna be upset.
Definitely. I said, "Where's Richie at? I'm looking around." But it's all good, though. I guess my final thought is, just looking forward. I'm looking forward to that break. I don't know. I'm ready for that. We haven't been in school that long. You know what I'm saying? But like every day, I'm like on the verge of calling out. And then
they're on one this year. Kids are on one this year.
Yes, I don't know what it is. And what I've done is I figured out a way to like have some days off, but still like. So instead of taking a whole day, we get 12 whole days. But what I discovered is that I don't mind a half day.
Okay.
That.
True.
So essentially, I have 24 days.
Gotcha.
Come on. Yo, listen, when I tell you, hey, right, yo, even when you come in late,
right?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Right.
That.
Right.
By the time I sit down, log in, get some tea, sip it, see a kid or two, it's last bar. It's ready to be done. But the best is when you come in now, you got to get up early.
Right.
Get up early. By the time the kids even start hurting, it's like, I'm out by 10:30.
Right.
So I decided what I'm going to do is I split my stuff in 6 whole days. And 12 half days. So I got 18. But anyway, other than that, though, listen, man, we moving and grooving. We starting basketball, so that's gonna be kind of nice. Get some winning back in the school. We have no winning going on in the major sports. Right. You know what I'm saying? We have some stuff with soccer, and shout out to Chucho and them. But just not no winning. You know what I'm saying? The football team is it's very disappointing. I'm sure for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not good. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we'll continue to move forward, man. So, all right, well, listen, on behalf of myself, Doc Rice, FB, Fred T, MB, Marcus Bullock, and CB, Such a Wild Bird, we are the new Let's Get It Sports Talk, where you'll see us some weekends at different times. And, just please, wherever you see us or you see some reels, man, please like, share, and follow. And listen, you know what? Let me see if I can say this so we get a direct clip. Ever since we transitioned into the new Let's Get It Sports Talk, we seem to have lost 20 followers. Now, I have an idea where those 20 came from, but we want 20 more, okay? So listen, if you can follow us and like and share us, man, that'd be great. We're just trying to, kind of build our audience. With that being said, listen, have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your Sunday, and I think it's going to be a little nice out today, so enjoy that. Winter is coming. Take care.